Alright, so step one, we need something to put the wheels on, so this is where we're at. 240Z, been sitting close to 10 years, nine years. Sitting at my dad's house. Thought 2025 be the year. Let's get it back together. Took out all the sound deadening, painted the engine bay, painted the interior, and I was getting ready to throw the engine in and found something in the oil pan. Yeah, that big piece is a piece of the piston skirt. Believe that was number 6. So yeah, all new pistons, new rings, and just kind of threw the short block together after honing the cylinders, and threw the same head right back on and threw the motor in. Wish I had more clips, but just a lot of iPhone videos I was taking at the time. I had no idea I had any plans to make a video like this. This is an L28 out of a 280ZX turbo, but it's got a Z-car manifold on it, Holley carburetor, so this is a blow-through turbo setup. Timing it here. This is actually the first time getting the motor started. Went down to Up Garage and got this shift knob I didn't end up using for this car, and steering wheel. Those are my old seats, and these are the new ones I got on Marketplace here. Now I really wanted full interior for this car, as it kind of had something like that, but it was an aftermarket carpet kit that covered everything and was falling apart. This is pretty bad upholstery work, but that's like the OEM style diamond plate, or sorry, diamond texture. You can see it on the trans tunnel there as well. Not my best work. Took the dash out to do some wiring and figure gauges out and where everything's going here. And yeah, I thought I'd put 3 of them in the glove box. Interior starting to come together, and I wanted to do something a little different for the floor mats. So I bought this material and just cut it out. This was marketed as like non-slip mats for like restaurants and stuff like that. Yeah, so put a heel pad on there. Again, pretty poor with the interior work, but again, that's not really my thing. So yeah, I riveted these washers on as well, so that they can hook on these hooks here and not slide around or anything. And yeah, I got the fire extinguisher mount, just in case. The seats are like old school style low back seats, and just universal seat rails I threw under that. Just stock seat belts. These are my switches here, and they have these extensions on them, kind of low rider style. And then the lights are indicator lights, old airplane indicator lights, aviation lights. Have this MSD box in the car, so I have a knob for retarding the boost. Retarding the timing based on boost. And I wanted to hide this knob somewhere. I don't have any of the heater controls or anything like that, so hid it back here. This car has a T5 Borg-Warner transmission in it. This is the transmission Nissan was using on the 280ZX turbos. Same transmission, I believe, as a Mustang of the time. universal shift boot, and then the factory style leather shift boot on top of that. This car has a Summit short shifter kit on it, and I like this shift knob, the way it pairs just with the short shifter. I don't mind the longer throw. It takes away some of the notchiness as well. So yeah, this is where I put all my electronics. They're all held on pieces of plastic, and everything's pretty tidy, even though it doesn't look like it. Everything's labeled. Got the MSD ignition box down there, and this is my AC. Works really well as a window defroster as well. So yeah, I found these lights on eBay, I believe. I think they came from Thailand. I paid way too much for them, but I knew I had to have them. Looks like from the packaging they're meant to be like a fender mounted marker light, but wasn't too keen on using it that way. I just really wanted to find a way to incorporate the peace sign somehow into the car. So yeah, this is me kind of trying to figure out where I was going to put them, and decided you could see them through the rear quarter window. And if they lit up, that'd be pretty cool. These ones didn't light up. Probably my fault. I probably wired them backwards or something, but yeah, they just almost caught on fire. So I gutted them out and then decided to go ahead and just put some good old LEDs in there. Not a huge fan for an older car, but stuff like this, I think it works really well. Just a little glimpse into my suspension setup. Those are coils I cut out of the spring. And that's kind of what we're dealing with at the moment until I do coilovers. I've got Toyota 4-piston brakes on there. And ARP extended studs. This is what the car looked like with the Panasports. And yeah, on to step 2. Put the wheels on with no tires. You can't drive it like this, but you can look at it, stand around, and look at it. Ran into an issue here. Back of the watanabes are flat, a lot like the Panasports, and I had the same issues with both wheels. You need to run some sort of spacer with these bigger Toyota brakes. Yeah, they hit the spokes right there. So yeah, messing around a little bit more with spacers. Just trying to get it figured out. Ideally, I wouldn't run spacers, but the fact that you have to with the brakes that I have means I was just playing around with it, trying to get it right. If I have to run one, I'm gonna run whatever looks the best. The Panasports were 15 by 7, I believe, 0 offset. These watanabes will be a little bit wider. The rears that you see right now with no spacer, 15 by 9, and just checking stuff up, seeing if it'll fit. All right, well, after you're done looking at it and checking it out, let's have Steven put your tires on. That'll be step 3. I decided to go with some Accelera PHIs, and I fit all 4 of those wheels and the tires in that car. So yeah, one last look with the old wheels on, because we're getting close to the final step now. So we got a 15 by 9s. I believe these are -13. Have a 205/50 on those. And the fronts are 15 8.5. -6, I believe. That's a 195 on there. The stretch is really similar. That brings us to step 4. Put the wheels on the car. The stretch from front to rear is pretty close. Yeah, you almost can't tell. It's pretty, it matches really well. And yeah, so step 5. You gotta make sure these wheels still work. Nice. They roll. So yeah, changed up the engine bay a little bit. Got rid of all the blue and red stuff. Really hated all that stuff. Redid the plug wires that go around the motor instead of over the valve cover. And if you notice, the top hat has marks on it from the hood hitting it, so if you see the car driving around with the hood popped, that's why. Just having clearance issues. I can fully shut the hood, but it rubs right there. Got the OEM inspection light, which right after filming this fell down into the engine bay and exploded while dragging on the ground. So that's always cool. Yeah, swap the valve cover out, just kind of a temporary setup as I paint the other one. Just tried to tidy it up. Ended up painting some letters on the side of the car. that's about it. Included a couple extra steps and left a lot of important stuff out, but anyways, thanks for watching.